Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, the Positivity Channel, where I offer loving guidance from the spirit world. So, today I went into my Akashic records and I received messages for the collective. So, we're going to talk about that. I picked some oracle card readings. I picked them earlier and then found out that my video had no sound. So, hopefully, this video is successful. So when I went into my Akashic records today, I saw a gold fairy. And also, when I went to open my Akashic record book, it was gold, which is a significant um, change in my timeline because my book was always like brown leather. And gold has been coming back into my life since I determined where I came from, and it is a gold star. And so the past few months, I have been more attracted to, like, I bought that actually a few years ago, and I normally would have picked silver, but gold has been like coming back into my reality to remind me of my where my soul comes from and why I'm here and what energies I can use to help people. So when I saw the gold fairy, I was very happy in the gold book. And my Akashic record library is round. I've always seen it as round, and a lot of things happen in that round space. Like there's a big room with it's just really cool with a round space in the middle. And so after I saw the gold fairy, I started seeing multiple fairies, fairies everywhere. And I realized there was now a fairy garden all the way around the perimeter of my Akashic record, the circle in the center of the room, which made me really happy. And the fairies wanted to know like how I feel about them. And I was thinking, how do I feel about the fairies? Because I didn't used to really resonate with fairies. Um, I'm a Capricorn, a very logical mind. And so it took me some time. My spiritual teacher said I had fairies around me, but they were by her. Like they weren't coming close to me. And I took a fairy course and I learned so much. I became a certified fairyologist. There's so much to know about fairies. I had no idea. So the fairies want, the way I see them is like they're wise. There's much wisdom. They're nurturing, they nurture animals and nature. And fairies have a bit of ego that makes them different from other ethereal beings. And their ego, they judge us by how we treat animals in nature. So if you're good to animals in nature, the fairies are happy and they'll grant your wishes. Like you can talk to fairies and ask them for favors. Maybe some of you want to create a fairy garden and that's why I saw it, or maybe some of you that would help you with like this period of possible struggle because a lot of us are going through transition, right? So building a fairy garden can raise your energy vibration and then connect you with those fairies, which is going to bring more high vibrational energy into your home if you create it inside. My fairy garden's doing really well. I thought my plants were dying, but one of them surprisingly bloomed after I gave it some Reiki. So the fairies, so I see them as wise, I see them as nurturing, I see them as playful and joyful. And they are definitely like mythical, magical types of energies that if you can connect with them, so I feel like some of you might be thinking, I need more magic in my life, right? I was feeling that way a while ago and I kept saying, I need more magic. Where is the magic in my life? Like, what is happening? And I was, kind of weighted down with a lot of 3D energies. And I wasn't able to find magic because what I realized today is the magic is within us. We have to create it. So we have to look for it, we have to create it. So you can study something new or maybe expand on something you already know. Maybe ask yourself, how do I find more magic? where is the magic? You might have to let go of something to align with the magic that you wish for. So the fairy cards we got, the first one is kick up your heels. And now, so this is either going to be like the fairies want you to kick up your heels and have a good time, right? Some of you may be reluctant to do so while you're not feeling your most high vibrational. But that's when you really need to push yourself sometimes and, do something that makes you feel good. Even if it's like taking a bubble bath or going for a walk or going out with friends or putting on, your favorite outfit or a pretty summer dress or, picking an oracle card for yourself. But the way I see this, um, I see it as a divine white being, the unicorn, the white unicorn with the horn. And I feel like that's a connection to your divine spirit team. So, and the waterfall fall flowing. Oh, I didn't see this before. So the waterfall flowing there, I feel like you have a direct consciousness, um, a stronger connection to your spirit team now. Like you're really honed in and the messages are flowing into your crown chakra like that waterfall, right? And then the rainbow is there, so that's joyful, or you may need a little chakra balancing. But and you might want to be around water or a waterfall or something like that. You can ask the unicorn, like, well, what should I do to have fun? Like, I don't know. I really cannot even think about having fun. What do you want me to do? And see if you get an answer. Why not? And then the next card you got was self-reliance. And so self-reliance, the fairies want you to know that you can count on yourself, right? So the main message the fairies wanted to give today, so we can tie all this in, is they want you to be careful what you're sad about. Don't be sad about everything that's sad. Be very careful to protect your energy because you are on a path of higher consciousness. You're shifting timelines, you're receiving more messages, you're becoming more powerful. So you want to be able to find a way to heal or to feel, have the empathy for people, but don't let it into your energy field. Don't feel it fully. You can feel it and know, and then say, this is not my own. I'm not taking this on. I am holding space without feeling their pain, because feeling their pain does no one any good. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do them any good. It doesn't do the universe any good to feel pain for others. You want to send love and healing to people, places, situations, world events that maybe trigger you and are a little heavy. And in this type of group setting like these, I can't watch the news. Like I don't want to know about the brutality in this world because it doesn't resonate with my soul, right? So I create my own reality and I protect my energy from things that are everything is fear based to control us. And I'm an indigo child. I've never been controllable. People have tried, but I am an independent thinker. I'm here to guide people to the light. I'm here to um, shine light into darkness. I'm here to bring truth to the surface. Um, and if you're resonating with these things, then you have to protect yourself fiercely. So the next card you got is courage. Now, she looks fierce. She's got the lion behind her. So some of you may relate to Sekhmet, the lion goddess, and you might feel like you need a little help, right, from the animals. You might need some spirit guide animal help to feel safe. So, like, I have 6 wolves with me, 6 alpha wolves walk with me, and I call them in when I need protection. And now I have a polar bear. So I felt like I needed more protection, and I put my spirit guide polar bear on my arm. He's leading the way, right? And we've got ancestors, angels, guardian angels. We've got so much protection. Have the courage. It says be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs. No one's going to do it for us, right? We have to determine what our values are and determine what we're creating. What are we creating? And how can we help others if we don't move forward according to our intuition with blind faith? We have to have faith in ourselves and in our path and in our intuitive messages. Um, because then this card came out, awakening your true self. So I feel like this is about like shedding any negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, maybe people, places, situations from your energy field, which you can do tonight. It is the night of the full moon. It is a great time to release things that are not serving your highest good and healing. And the way I saw this was I was really picking up on the peacock feather. And I feel like you're becoming more of a peacock. Like you're not just a regular, old flower in this bouquet. You are an everlasting, beautiful peacock feather that will shine forever, and people will be able to see it from all around, right? That energy that you have is um vibrating outward towards the people that you are meant to align with, whether that be, like minds, community partners, or clients, students, whatever it is that you are wishing for. And I also notice the seashells. I see an ocean theme around here, um, because we also have golden opportunity. So you need to believe in yourself. You know you're always going to be able to take care of yourself. You need to balance your struggles with joy and playfulness and fun, and be courageous. If you're standing up for something that you know is right, then do it unapologetically. You can't be successful if you don't try to move towards your passions, or if you don't let go of what is keeping you from them. So you're becoming more of your authentic true self, and you want to do it without worrying about judgment, because this collective that I'm reading for, we don't really fit it in on earth very well, right? Most of us, you might relate to that. um we come from higher energy, vibrational stars, planets, and so it's really hard for us to witness um so much like pain and tragedy and the darkness of Earth's school, right? But we need to be able to create our own reality and protect ourselves from that energy and offer the universe love, peace, healing, compassion, forgiveness whenever something isn't what we would prefer it to be, because we're here to help people to raise their energy vibration so that they don't experience those heavy weights, right? We want to feel alive. We don't want to just exist. We want to be passionate. We want to be creative. And the next card you had was problem resolved. So things are looking pretty good for this group. And there's the ocean again. And when I looked at this card, I heard your ship's coming in. Whatever that means to you, whether something's coming in on the ship for you, or you're getting on the ship and taking off somewhere amazing and magical. And the snake is in this card, which can represent transition. Um, so you probably have some transition, some change. There's a big theme of change right now for spiritual healers, teachers, empaths, oracle card readers, star seeds. I don't know if I forgot anyone, light workers. Um, so, to what degree you're all feeling these changes, I'm not sure. But I think that grounding yourself, like really root yourself into your present moment and ask yourself, how can this present moment be the most beautiful, joyful moment possible? Because you want to start asking yourself questions. You also got this card, purification, which I have to kind of hide. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And when I look at this, she's got that cup, and the cup is overflowing, right? So fill that cup with all the things you wish for: joy, love, abundance, peace, happiness, animals, romantic relationships, rewarding careers, more clients, more students, whatever you wish for. And then there's the dove on the other side. So I feel like there's this turbulent ocean here, right? And then there's the dove, and the dove represents peace. So purifying your soul, like don't. I also feel like clearing your chakras, because the chakra colors are here. And so clearing your chakras so that you feel within peace at yourself, with yourself. It looks like this goddess is offering you peace. So she's offering you peace. Do you want to add that to your cup? You know, like your cup is overfilling already with all the amazing qualities you have and all the blessings you've been given in your lifetime, right? We want to count our blessings, is what I'm hearing. Count your blessings, practice gratitude. Um, Try to read any negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions. Tonight would be very good because it will be powerful with the full moon. Overcoming difficulties is an angel card you got next. Like, this is all good stuff, you guys. You are in transition. You might feel like you're kind of swirling around in the cloud up there, but the feather looks like a sign to me. The feather is a sign of angelic intervention, maybe ancestors, maybe spirit guide animals, whoever you work with. Yeah, I feel like that's a portal opening up for you. And it's gonna open up and suck you into a higher timeline. Like my dream where the cyclone took me away. Body went flying. Okay, chakra clearing. And this card came out of my archangel deck as well. So, God, I didn't realize that like this card needed to be covered up too. Chakra clearing. Chakra clearing is always a good thing. We probably all need to do that. So you can set an intention to clear your chakras. You can use crystals and stones. You can use Reiki healing energy. You can ask Archangel Metatron to help you clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So, what I learned was the chakras should go back and forth in balance. They shouldn't be too open, they shouldn't be too closed. And some of you might already know all that. Um, it's just something I didn't know until I went to Reiki class. I think that's where I learned it. So, okay. Everything's looking really good, you guys. I want to get you an animal card quick. Let's see. Let's remember to the most important message is to have fun, be playful, be joyful. Understand you're never going to let yourself down, and your spirit team will never let you down. So you're self-reliant, you're courageous, you're being your true self, not caring what people think about it, because you have something to offer the people who do care. Squirrel, preparation, get ready for big changes. Oh, changes. I like change. My life changes constantly. The spiritual path is all about change, right? So I hope that helps. I hope the guidance brings some clarity and like be really careful with taking on other people's pain.